It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Even when I look down at the ring, I laugh. Girl. That's what I used to do to Jonathan in his face. Like, Jonathan, that sound like plastic. He would just look at me like I was crazy. I was like, this is not what you purchased. You heard that? I remember putting it near his ear because you know I ain't got no good sense. I was like, Jonathan, that is not. I should have brought the band too, girl. You know I had that big band on it. Just too much, too gaudy. I can't do big jewelry. I got a big personality. Give me one struggle. This and the band. I felt rich. I was like, it's too much. Do I have to wear the band too? How? I'm gonna still wear this though. So when we go to lunch and stuff, y'all know I'm gonna have this ring on. He told me he spent $1,100 for this and the 2 bands, and I was like, you know damn well that ring wasn't real. I didn't know it was $1,100. They gave me a box. I'm like, they give you a box at Claire's. What? How you? Then I was like, where you get this? He was like, National City. I was like, I was like, ain't nothing wrong with National City, but come on now. After we did all them we went to ring places and looked at rings. You know you can't get a ring this big and plasticky for $1,100 with the band. With the band, player. He didn't even have to do this. You didn't have to do this, Jonathan. You didn't even have to give me a ring. You could have went with a band. You know that my love language is food. You would have came with them wings and said, Jenna, will you marry me? I would have said, absolutely. Did you get the blue cheese? This was so unnecessary. This caused your downfall is when the lies came with the ring. You ran out of stories. You were gonna have to tell me at some moment that you didn't have custody of your son. You had been saying that for so long. He don't even have your last name. You didn't even meet him until he was 2. You had just got out the penitentiary again. You love the penitentiary for you to be playing with people's bank information. You would think you would learn your lesson by now, but maybe not. But this was so unnecessary. And it's crazy because after we got engaged, I used to hide my hand. I used to put up, because it's too much. I wear earrings. That's my thing. So when people would be like, let me see your ring. This looks crazy, right? Don't it look like we got a hell of money over here? I would like turn it like, or let me just wear the band because strangers would stop and talk to me about my ring. And I'm like, oh, I'm uncomfortable with the attention that this brings, but this really was for him. It had nothing to do with me. When you understand that somebody's going through something mentally, another reason I'm not falling apart, I understand that he's sick. He's sick. And a lot of the other women would say, I'm praying for Jonathan. I'm like, wait, what? Karma this, karma that. I know that God's gonna punish Jonathan. I'm like, y'all over here waiting on God. One thing I do know is God be on his own timing. And while he done gave me a little bit of time and breath, let me move. Let me do this video. Let me go to the police station, let him know. I filed a police report for his fake check. He gave his friend a fake check. Shout out to Still, y'all all weird trying to holler, but yeah, that's the other thing. Jonathan, your friends, they be trying to holler in my inbox, but I ain't messy. But in 2020, I might start being, since I ain't doing Tinder no more.
We need that update.
I don't be messing with nobody. That's the other thing too, with so many other things. Like when he came out of nowhere, I don't mess with nobody. I legit be minding my business. I don't mess with folks. I celebrate people. I celebrate women. I want everybody to win. And then here comes Jonathan, John the Con.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back at the confessional, and yes, we stay in lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy, Lucky Wheels of Deals, man. Y'all check out his YouTube channel. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, man. We gonna keep it lit over here. Make sure you guys hit the links down below in the description. We got the HiveMindLabs.com. We got the Opulence Scents. And if you click that link on Opulence Scents, you'll instantly save 10% on your purchase. Let's get to it, big dog. So that last video was her talking about the ring. Jenna was talking about the ring. It got Jenna and Jonathan. Ha, how beautiful, right? It was like a match made in heavens. If you see this picture to my side, okay, Jonathan is a fitness trainer. Nigga, where is the fit? Only thing fit is you barely fitting in that shirt. Like, you barely fitting in them jeans. Oh, bro, you is out of line for trying to be a fitness trainer. That's like me talking about I want to be vegan and I own a turkey leg joint. Come on, man, stop it. You can't be fat and be working out. I mean, be a fitness trainer. Now, you could be fat and work out, but I'm not taking no fitness advice from this nigga. Like, he got big arms, like he used to lift weights. His belly got that Dunlap. It done Dunlapped over his lap. Okay? The pants, those gotta be a size 44. You gotta be a 44 in the waist. I'm just saying. Like, come on, bro. Let's keep it real. Alright, so they from New Orleans. So this was in June 28th, 2020. Is the invitation to follow. That was like, I don't know what the date is for. I guess it saved the date. Save June 28th, 2020 was when they were supposed to get married. Boy, quarantine had y'all women sick. I got another story, but I would say that for another day. But yeah, that quarantine coochie had y'all women sick over getting married to random people who you got quarantined with and had to spend all your time with. You thought they the love of your life. Find out this nigga been lying to you for a whole 9 months and you ain't even know. That's crazy. But anyway, let's get into it.
I just want to say that I love this woman from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet that she want me to touch. But I just love her unconditionally. Wholeheartedly. I just want whatever it takes. I just want to make sure that she always knows that I will love her more and more and more each day, no matter what. So I just can't wait to. I'm excited. I'm anxious to do life and do forever with her. And just, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna travel. We're gonna make some babies. We're gonna do the whole nine. So I'm looking forward to giving her my last name, and us just, being together forever. That's it. And I love you.
Baby. Oh, shit. Thank you for loving me and allowing me to love you forever. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever. And these Hallmark, between you and me, y'all holler at a girl, because these are good. Baby, the days with you are never enough. The nights with you, I cherish. I am blessed to have you forever. This is stuff he writing. That wasn't Hallmark. Well, Hallmark, y'all might want to holler at him. He good. Thank you for the best week of my life. Baby, I can't tell you enough how much I love you. I am more than joyful. I get to spend forever with you. I wish I would have dated these. This is that good card right here, y'all. That's wood for real. He dropping money. Ooh. I love you for, girl, did I read this back when he gave it to me? I love you for being my sweetheart. I love you for being my partner and my friend. As I'm reading this, I'm like, he probably pulled this off of Google. I love you for the caring and joy that you share without end. Oh, that's the one. I love you for the caring and joy that you share without end. Sis, that's a wrap. I love you for the warm and tender touch and the things you do for me. Drop a beat. I can rap that. I love you for all the ways you help my dreams come true and for filling my world with love. I love you for all you are and what you are. Oh, I'll never stop loving you. It's crazy now that I know I'm dealing with a person with real mental health when he says, I'll never stop loving you. Can we touch on what's going on inside of me? Sometimes I feel like I hear Jonathan, like when I'm in the shower and my doors are locked at home. I feel like I hear him, like his footsteps. I'm not able to get back to my usual routine of getting up and going to the gym because I think at some point he may jump out and do something to me. See, that's the part I said I'm gonna have to work through, that trust. He's probably moved on to his next victim, but inside, that's what I'm dealing with. The good thing is my daddy was crazy and I know how to deal with crazy folks. So I just can't stop living because Jonathan came in my life and he's this scary person that I didn't know about. I refuse to stop living. Like, my joy and my purpose is so much bigger than Jonathan. That's why I get tickled. Like, come on now, Jonathan. If you would have came last year, you would have broke me. And I don't know if that was his intentions, but you came right on time. You did, because I'm in a good place. Jenna, I just want everything with you. I have never loved a woman as much as I do you. I am madly, deeply, completely in love with you. What's funny is them other girls probably got these same cards. I have never loved a woman as much as I do you. That's game. I think this came the week I got engaged. The week I got engaged, he gave me a card every day. And that's a good card.
Damn.
Girl, y'all see that? Girl. That's an earring. Okay.
That's a piece of jewelry.
Baby, I just want you to know I love you and you mean the world to me. I love you today, tomorrow, forever. He would always sign that. But I could literally keep going. I don't think this is fake or a scam. It could be. I mean, I'm dealing with a person who is suffering with mental health. And there's nothing wrong with suffering with mental health. Don't get me wrong. We all got something going on, but get help. Quit victimizing folks. That's my thing. You're a predator. You're a predator and you're going to victimize the wrong one. I bet it's somebody out here, it's a woman that's going to reach out to me at some point and say how Jonathan destroyed her. She don't understand her self-worth now. My trust is messed up and I'm in a healthy place. I got to work on that the next year. Somebody else is not going to ever snap back from that. My next husband, yeah, my next ex-husband. You got some work to do. Jonathan that messed up my trust, but that ain't got nothing to do with them. I'm gonna work on that. They don't deserve that. And it's crazy because when he would come at me, the whole point of me going to therapy was I wanted Jonathan to have the best version of me. So my intuition was kicking me nonstop, giving me anxiety. My stomach felt sick, and I kept silencing her. And I was like, let's just go to therapy. Let's go to couples therapy. And the therapist gave me to go to marry Jonathan. She felt that we were good. We had the communication. All the work we had done while we were talking and everything. He fooled her too. But that's a part of the scam. He'll fool anybody.
Yo, therapy sucks, dog. I ain't gonna lie. If your therapist told you to marry this clown, come on, man. Fire the therapist. You need to sue her for damages, okay? And the next man, you talking about looking for your next ex. How can you follow this? This nigga had you a card a day the week you got engaged. Come on, man. Like, yo, when I got engaged, I mean, I don't even think I made a breakfast in bed that week. I don't even think. I did all that when I first met her, okay? You know, you do all your good stuff at the beginning. Jonathan was doing it all throughout. Even after he got caught lying, he was still giving it to her. Come on, man. Girl, you fell for it, didn't you? But let's get to this next one.
Well, I thought that Jonathan was a catfish until we FaceTimed. I was like, which one of my exes is catfishing me? So I don't know if there's a favorite thing about him or this favorite experience since he's been here. It's just the last piece of the puzzle. It's him being present. We talk all the time, so I knew he wasn't a catfish, but at first I was concerned. I'm like, what happened? Who trying to catfish me? He not a catfish.
No. I don't even eat catfish.
She dead.
I was in a good place before Jonathan. I may need to touch on that. I spent enough time on myself to say that I've done my homework when it came to me and how I was feeling and being able to express myself. And that's the other reason I'm not falling apart. I was happy before Jonathan, so I can still be happy. not just one, several people would say, you were so happy with Jonathan. And I find myself reminding them that I was happy before. Like, I don't think a person can make you happy. I think happy is an inside job. If I wasn't in this place, this may have destroyed me. Last year, if he would have popped up, this probably would have sent me to the hospital. I wouldn't want to live, because 2018 was rough. But he came, his timing, I had done my work, and I was open to it, because I'm like, the universe is blessing me. I'm in a winning season. My friends are in a winning season. Professionally, personally, I am winning. And I wasn't associating my winning with Jonathan. I was in that before him. So it's easy for me to be in that after him. But there's women out here that are not in this place at all. At all. And Jonathan, he's looking for you. What is it? It's tax season is coming up, y'all. Y'all smell them W-2s, they in the mail. You are his next victim. And well, we have two things in common with the 4 or 5 women I spoke to. We're all black women and we're all single mothers. Every last one of us. Every woman that I spoke to sent me pictures of Jonathan with her children. And as juicy as I am, plus size right now, I do work out. I am super strong. Don't play yourself. I worked out before Jonathan. All the other women, that was a common interest. You, sis, are probably a little overweight. I'm a lot of overweight. Don't take it personal. You are going to be who he reaches out to. You're probably working out. Y'all are going to work out together. He loves training. Lots to do. The videos and pics, all of that. That's what we all have that in common also. So right now he's probably in some fitness group looking at a black woman who has children. He probably sent you a friend request. He's looked at all of your posts since 2006. And now he's sending you songs. He's telling you, he's texting you. He's been the most consistent person you've ever met your entire life. If you've lost your dad, he'll use that. He's going to tell you how much the Lord sent him because your dad's not here anymore. Oh, yes.
He said that to a homegirl?
Yes. The one that he threw into the garage door that I got the pictures. That was another thing. He took her first date was at church, and he used God. God sent me, since your dad is not here anymore, to take care of you and your son type. Whatever you're into, he is now an expert at. So if it's God, that's that. If you're working on your weight, he's going to he's going to have some workouts for you. Listen, Herbalife, he also does Herbalife too. He want to sell you that. He didn't give my friend her order. He scammed her out of $130 diamond. He never gave her order. Yes. I'm only giving you a little bit. Had me over there trying to pick up an order. The people couldn't find it. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I spoke to the lady yesterday and it was there. The lady was like, no, it was never here. Who? Whatever it is, the Herbalife thing is just a scam. It's another scam. If you're giving him money of any kind for any service, it's a scam.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think when I listen to her, it's like, yes, she's a cool chick. But she's like that cool chick that never really got the guy. She always got guys, but not that guy, the one that she wanted. This man was really the person that she wanted. And this man that she wanted her. And he got her. The pheromones level high. Jumping up there like this. Bouncing off the ceiling. So she was good. But he wasn't. I see that this man does a lot of cons. He does a lot of tricks. He love bombed you. He love bombed you with cards. Imagine that. He didn't need that $6,000 ring. All he needed was $100 worth of Hallmark cards. And he got you. Well, me, myself, personally, I'm not a card giver. In fact, One time I asked a girl if she wanted to go on a date and we would go working out. I was like, you know, I work out. Would you like to go work out? She hung up in my face. Yep. I never talked to her. She still follows me on social media. But thing is, she's a big girl. And she's a plus size model. And I guess losing weight wouldn't make her a plus size model anymore. But I'm like, maybe I crossed the line, I guess. I don't know. Was I calling her fat without calling her fat? No. She probably took it like that. But it wasn't that. But needless to say, I like to work out. And I don't like to work out with my girlfriend. You know why? Because they be like, you pushing me. I want to work out on my own pace. All right, go work out. We'll work out. Sometimes women, they like to finish early. Men, we like to work out to completion. Oh, yeah. Women, they don't push themselves hard enough in the gym. Not all women, just some. The ones I've dated. And I'm like, look, we gotta at least try to go hard. Even if you can't go hard, go through the motion. Don't say, oh, I'm tired, I give up on 3, on 4, on 5. You gotta go through the motion. Even if you're not doing it your best, you gotta finish it to completion. This guy's not in shape. Not in shape whatsoever. He's technically looks out of shape. So out of shape, this nigga's deformed. Because he has no real muscular deficiency. Now, he could be like in shape, whereas he's a big guy and he can move on his feet. Like he was doing with the ropes and going back from side to side. But, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, that was the first.
The lights are gonna turn on. They're gonna walk in, and we're gonna be like, ah, and then he's by the time she turns around.
Yeah, by the time she turns around, he's gonna be better. Yeah.
Oh, y'all are dirty.
Yes, ma'am.
You're dirty. You're dirty. Y'all are out of line.
She walked out.
Yes.
Y'all are dirty. But Teresa, you're the worst. I love you.
I want to spend my whole life with you.
I feel sick. Wants the most vulnerable woman so that he can play with you. That's kind of the game. And maybe that's why he left me alone, because, you know, I'm trying to think about it now, looking back, like he was, you know, feeding me, like he was meeting my emotional needs, which he knew from studying me, and I'm good at expressing how I feel. He took advantage of that. And if you're not in a place to recognize it, I didn't recognize it for a while, it will destroy you. It will. He'll take whatever he can get from you, and he'll use it, whatever it is. I don't know if it was my friends here, my social circle. I laugh and joke and tell people that I'm basic, because I don't think basic is a bad thing. I'm like, what's the worst thing a person can get? My free loving spirit. That's what he left this relationship with. But what he also took that I have to address is that my trust. And it's gonna take me my own trust, my intuition, because I silenced her out when I originally thought that he was sending me messages pretending to be Lisa. I'm like, I'm so damaged, I think this is Jonathan, and I silenced her. But this is a person who knows that I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I go to the gym. He knows what time I go to bed. He knows where I work at. He knows the gym. He knows where the boys go to school at.
Tattoos.
He knows every aspect of my life. And there hasn't been a return in the investment. So I'm like, did he put a little small life insurance policy on me? I'm like, I didn't take a physical, so it really ain't worth too much, but is that what he did? We have each other's socials, but he's good. He didn't just get me, he got all of you guys too. He got friends, family, realtors, meeting with employees pretending that he is Fitness 19, taking people's personal information, allegedly. I don't tell no lies though. Just scamming. How he was able to take me on all the trips this summer was how he was getting money from the clients from Fitness 19. Fitness 19 may not say anything about this, but I spoke to Erica. I'm not telling any lies at this moment. This is what he do. This isn't his first rodeo. He got a different gym's client's information too and had fraud with that. So yes, he was definitely on parole. Yes, there's a 2-year-old little boy that is a cutie that is Jonathan's that they don't take care of. Jonathan's parents I met, I thought they were great. Didn't meet his sister, spoke to her on the phone. She still hasn't called me back. Through text message, she told me that she thought that Jonathan told her that he told me everything about his background. I never knew that Jonathan went to the penitentiary. I didn't know that he was in a halfway house in 2016, and that's when his son came along, the 2-year-old, after that. It's so much I don't know, but what he will show you is that his parents have been married 46 and 47 years, and that he has all the right answers because he's been groomed by his father for a successful relationship. He even took me to the restaurant that his parents went to on their first date. Like, he has all of the right answers. We went to couples therapy. The therapist loved Jonathan. Everybody loves Jonathan. The things that made me uneasy was big financial steps. I've never had to depend on someone else to pay my rent. So him and his son moving down here meant I had to move into a larger place. And it's expensive where I live. I'm like, wait, I can't make that rent by myself if he decides to walk away. But even the therapist was like, wait, he's moving his whole life and his family here to be with you. Work on those feelings. See, my gut was killing me on everything financially. I couldn't make that make sense. Write your questions down. I'm writing questions down. Why I have all the anxiety. And this is what's crazy. After speaking to his ex, Jonathan don't even have custody of his son. He could never take his son to the airport or to San Diego or anywhere. That was a lie. When I would FaceTime and see his son on FaceTime, it's because they're at his parents' house visiting. Jonathan lives with his parents because he can't afford to live anywhere else. He took me to a house that he told me had renters in it. Come to find out that was his old parents' home. Like, he has crossed every I and crossed every T. Like, he's dotted everything. Like, that's the reason I have disposable income, because I have renters, I have this, I have that. All a lie, sis. And he uses his son to get close to all of us. We all have pictures with his son. That's what he does. He dangles his son, and it's only with women with children. So if you're single and you don't have any children, you don't have anything to worry about. He only wants us single parents, Black women. So the most vulnerable, he will study you. He'll tell the world about you. He's gonna send you playlists. In my phone, I have our wedding vows that he was gonna say to me. Like, when I say he's good, he's good. He's never stomped for an answer. Cries, fake emotions, a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
All right, everyday people, man. You know, all right, I'm gonna have some sympathy for her. I'm gonna have some sympathy for her. And reason why I'm gonna have some sympathy for her, because yes, it was her that did it. It was her that believed it. It was her that played along with it. It was her that didn't cut it off. But I believe at that time a lot of people was messed up. In 2019, people were losing family everywhere. People losing friends, aunts, uncles. We were locked down. We couldn't see our people. I couldn't see my dad. I would have to FaceTime him. So it was tough. It was a journey that you would want to spend with somebody that you don't spend the rest of your life with. But also, case in point, 2020 was the year that anybody who had a trade or YouTube channel or anything that came up, because we were all watching. We were watching you guys. So while he's out here acting crazy, we were watching him. And we don't know exactly what time and what place he was doing, what he was doing, but we was watching. Everybody was watching something on TV, and it was YouTube. So when you was quarantined with this person, you fell in love because you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't go nowhere. And when you did go somewhere, you went with your partner. Man, let's get out the house. We've been in the house all day. If you didn't have a yard, a backyard, or a puppy, you was going crazy. You was absolutely going crazy. So that's why I'm going to give us some sympathy, because 2020 was a hell of a year. We lost a lot of lives. We lost a lot of people in the United States and above. But that doesn't excuse this behavior from either one of them. It doesn't excuse it. Anyway, everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.